All right, let's have a look at SMCI, Super Microcomputer. So this stock on Friday closed 9% up. Many other semiconductors closed positive. So what I'm watching for this name, so we can see that they are about to report earnings 30th of April as well as AMD. So from its all-time highs of 1220, let's say 1229 all-time highs, 1220 opening price, this stock has retraced about 40% or so. So was this pullback enough for people? So they're coming in and trying to buy the pullback. We shall see, but I'm currently on a daily chart. Here's what I'm watching. So we have a ultra short term for about like month or so, month and a half, this downtrend. Okay, we have lower highs, lower lows. So if the stock goes into earnings and rejects from that level, we would be still in a downtrend. But if it does get back above 950, which is at the same time 50-day simple moving average, I would consider ultra short term this stock is out of downtrend, and next level of big resistance, psychological, where a lot of people got stuck trying to think that this is the bottom. It can't go below $1,000. So $1,000 is the next resistance if the stock after reporting earnings is back above its 50-day simple moving average. But right here, right now, this 875, this which was acting as a support at these levels, is a resistance going into the next week. So to the downside, what I will be watching, so $700 level, that's where it bounced. Actually, that's where it held, and you can see this level was a pullback like last time when it went pretty much parabolic in January and February. When it pulled back, this $700 level, that's where it bounced. Actually, it did bounce, it kept going. So we tested that level. So that's the next level of support. And if it does not hold after earnings, and if we, of course, it's not going to everything is not going to happen in one day. If it rejects this downtrend, I will be watching 700 and below. I would be watching 200-day moving average. Okay. But if that happens, I mean, you should expect all entire semiconductor sector basically to pull back significantly. At the moment, if you take a look at the SOX semi ETF, I mean, it's back testing its 50-day moving average as well, whichever you want to look. SOX, and there's also SMH semiconductor ETF. So it can definitely pull back, but it's waiting for more semis to report, but it has its own earnings. In terms of options, let's take a look at options very quickly. This stock doesn't have as much of a volume going into the earnings report, but so far on Friday, just Fridays alone, option activity, 60% call volume, 40% put volume, 244,000 options volume traded. Let's take a look at this right here. So very quickly, what's the max pain going into the their earnings report and beyond? So right here, right now, you can see May 3rd option expiration. It doesn't have too many contracts open interest. $800 level looks like max pain right here, and yeah, it doesn't have much options because premiums on that name are very expensive, and stock going into May 3rd, basically just that earnings week, implying that the stock can move up or down $134 plus or minus. And IV is very expensive. We know that this stock can move pretty big. The average true range for SMCI $80, so it can move up or down basically that much. that was its range for the past 14 days. That's my settings for ATR, average true range. So $80 range, but going into the earnings report, it's implying that it can move up or down 134. So that's what I'm watching for SMCI, and we'll see what happens after earnings, but those are the levels I'm watching. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Peace.